is Mr. Abdul, an entrepreneur, business consultant, and also a motivational speaker. Today happens to be a great day. As you know, all the time we bring you new updates on Kaswa Trend TV and Startups Room TV. Today we are currently located at Kaswa, Nyanyano, and we'll be giving you much more updates. Today we'll be speaking to an imam. As you can see, we are currently in the month of Ramadan, whereby I wanted to give you much more updates, knowledge, to share the main purpose of why we are in the Ramadan. Today we'll be speaking to the imam who happens to be Imam Idris Zabah, who happens to be the Gomoa, nyanyano, Bisa. So Bisa Imam. He happens to be the Gomoa Bisa Imam. We'll be speaking to him to give us much more knowledge, tips, ideas. The main reason why, as you can see, as we are in the month of Ramadan, he'll be giving us much more knowledge, tips, the purpose of the Ramadan, why we are into the month of Ramadan. And it become a global, you know, something that we are all performing. So please, we'll be inviting or be welcoming Mr. Imam Idris Zabah to give us much more knowledge. So, man, but Imam, what about Startups Room TV and Kaswa Trend TV? So, but you can't Imam Idris Zabah, but only why?
Me pacho, Medini Imam Idris Ishaaq Zabah. Mini Bisa Nyanyano Imam. Bisa tribe no. Mini Imam. And sana mini Imam Kakraba down. Guma Kakraba Nyanyano Kakraba down Imam. Yeah. Bisa
Imam. And that's a passer and never to me I am any Kasa Startups Room TV and Kaswa Trend TV. So my pacho, you say, Cecilia, we are saying we are in the month of Ramadan. You were Suma and Yakupon de Mauba Islamua, a Sumba Kwan, Yakupon Edikan, Suma, and Master for you say, Suma, are you fasting? This month, you say, most of one now, we are saying, Omuya fasting. About fasting more. You can't fast anywhere Islam more, then you're fasting.
And the quarry, Chuya na say fasting na ye no. And yes, say Ibia yana, yet na one abo ye boy timna ye name ewo ye Quran, Chrokunkun Quran. A inyami share say yen ye sa fastina. Fa kwa inyami kachre ye. Ewo Quran chapter 2 mu. Osi ya ayyuhalladhina amanu muejidi. Kutiba alaykumus siyam ya ye chiriyan inshe emam kema kutiba ala alladhina min qablikum tise sena ye ni inshe ewo womo mu ba ansa na musu mu be womo mu dikan ba wi ansa na mu be eye komhifo ana wo mu dikan ba no efi Noah, Abraham, Moses, Jesus Christ son ebedru ye komisheni Muhammad so womun na enyame dikan kire wom se womun ye turiya ansa na ye yeso abedu yeso eneya yeso yenye enti yenye sa turiya na enyame na hye se yenye na mu enye na edikan efi ase ye turiya na mu edikan fo no womu dikan fi ase eye turiya na yeso enyame hye se eye akoye esomba ko Islam som no eye esomba ko any komhefo na wo mo bai wo mo somnti die komhefo na wo mo twemu ye no ene na enyam se yeso yenye saade na ansa na de to so mienu eno chiria ye eka Islam ne mfapem enum esi ho a ojai ba ko a onye kremuni. That is the fasting, and I finish Siyam, the 5 pillars of Islam. Siyam na anase chiwiano anase fasting is one of the pillars of Islam. So we kremoni na se a true fasting ne brain na 1 year fasting na uye kremoni. Utumi ye for na ba ko no jai ba any ba ko bia obe jai wo no unye kremoni papa. Jise who observe all the 5 pillars of Islam. Na wa ye kremoni papa. Yeah.
That's it. Imam, you started fasting for fasting is 14 days, and now you 14 days. I fasting 29 days, 30 days. yen shabia ewo enchoy proponi mu na say adesani na won wa twa say yen 25 na 30 days
and kwari de ewo mu ne say ansa na inipa be ye chiriwia no onim say ye kremufo ana say the lunar calendar no either 29 days ana say 30 days and to say inipa ne be ye obe kanche ana so obe ye the intention of the fast na or your intention either 29 days and I say 30 sa ye intentional so be fiasia if you say ebia se bosom no epuintem na ye kan ya be ko end 30 days na ebia so by the end of the 30 ni cloud na akoba na akwa 29 days na ya hu na no so kosa and your month is 29 and 30 days until it could be 29 or 30 days fasting. But you say, bibi me kind of saying to say, bibi any pa shishe to say sena other calendars in the tea. Bibi in yami say for man shahida minkum min shahra faliyasumu. Or see mumu biara obehum busumu no ana say busumu ya kan busumu the crescent the moon. The moon, a beer of the moon on Gina Salmon, no so on fan starting the fasting. Sansuna, so of a breaky fasting at the end of the fasting. The last day, Naso on who said Busum, the pure was through Kitwa, now are ending the fasting. And to Busum na and to say, if you are sent up from the first day, na kind by the 29 days, Naya whom Busum I was raw in Umria, the next day, Naya breaking. Yam fasting. But say ya ho a be kan amene ko si 30 days na ya breaking. Na after 30 days na yam fa bi enso so.
Most of the time looking at the 29 to 30 days, you know, I think sir we have after 20 days there is a specific days in within, like there's a specific 10 days or let me say 9 days in within. Most of the time, you know, people always or everybody who is fasting always focus on says I 10 days on. I will say all night time. I want to find a kind Quran. I want to. I want to participate in my chimukakra. I want to.
Ano kwari chimukakra. I want to say. Sana iduna aye last 10 days no. Chreche nyamia chreye awa reveal one full verse about the night of power. Ye friend the Laylatul Qadr, the night of power. Na saa anajuno ye komshini Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam wa ye chreche amayati asese saa anajuno na enyame sane Quran no konkon efi the seventh heaven eba the earthly heaven ansa na enuechini na yesane na kakra edima komshini no edima na kakra bibi obi hia bia na ya asane na ya asoma angel Gabriel no abeka hye ni se enti saa anadunu mu na enyame sane Quran if the seventh heaven eba esoro ha wo enti saa anadunu eye anadu bia asoro abofo nyina wo sane ba fom wo beka enipa ho wo tumtum nyame wo som nyame ye kamfo nyame ewo mu na saa anadunu enyame kire ye Quran no se utumi sori ejina ebompai anase uye mpai bobi ana enyame som bi wo mu inshira enyame de be ma wo no ti se bi a wagina wa som enyame afem empen 1000 years. Wow. That is 1000 months, 1000 months. That is who calculate here ebema almost 83 years.
Wow.
Sa na dino kwa yeah, just one night no. One night. Na sa one night ni commission chire say is within that 10 days na. But one chire say is on the 21st, and 22nd, and 23rd, but is within that 10 days. Enti mi chire di for e bia opese sa anajono ne nsan kasa anajono ewo mu. No ntumi sum nyame onya san hira na on sorry setiria ne 20 days from the 21st no on sorry anajono no on complete night no. By all means, Nisa Ebeka sa anajun enyame aye ne secret. Wow. One yini if you are 20 who sorry sa 10 days now definitely on sabeka because it's within the 10 days. And you sabeka ana enye inshira kitwa ne omu edo so papa nipa utumi sorry jina saa night no kwa you say ibia why so nyame for almost 1000 months sana nyame kan wo Qur'an inna anzalnahu fi laylatil qadr o si anokware sa Qur'an we amu ye saneni e wasan anajuna ye friend the night of power no wama adraka ma laylatil qadr na opese yenchire udien eni sa anajua ye friend the night of power laylatul qadri khairun min alf shahr o si sa the night of power no eye che one enipa obesori se usum nyame 1000 months ujina usum nyame sa night ni eye sin sa o inshira obenya wo mu no eye sin enipa wasoro jina ho usum nyame almost 1000 months, that is almost 80 something years. Enti laylatul qadri khairun min shahr tanazzalu malaikatu waruhu fihi o si sa anaju enyame Emma angel Gabriel any asra before Muslim on was wrong, one sunny bafom, one be kind nipa, one summon yamena, almost say boniface Emma in nipa, one summon yamisa, and I don't know. Enti and yet the beer was a cremonibia, find the abroad. So, oh, you're proud to me, sorry, now bomb pine. Won't mean Jina or now now, or Dakrampo and out to Yami, send a bear, asra before one bar, also sign Shiran, Ubenya.
In fact, we are really enjoying the conversation with Imam Idris Zabah, and he's giving us much more knowledge about the month of Ramadan. What he is saying is that the 10 days that we have within this month, in fact, we shouldn't joke with the 10 months, the 10 days, the 10 days. We should try to wake up. That is where the blessing, the purification is. We should try and, energize ourselves to wake up. Try to use this the time we have to read the Quran more, make good use of the Quran. We should try to expose the Quran much more. We shouldn't allow the Quran to be at a hiding place. No, we should try to make good use of the Quran. The blessing in this month is much more amazing. This is where we are going to receive much more blessing, And this is the time. You don't know whether next year we are going to be alive or not. So this is the time we have to make good use of this month. Imam, you have given us much more knowledge, and in fact, we are really enjoying the conversation. Imam, looking at the youth today, most of the time, in fact, most of them only try to, perform this particular purification only on the month of Ramadan. Some people, they don't pray, you won't see them praying only the month of Ramadan. That kind of attitude, what is your thought on that?
Okay, that is not a good attitude of a good Muslim. A good Muslim always observes all the 5 pillars of Islam, each and every one of them. Anyone who abandons one is not a Muslim. It's not a Muslim. You have to observe all the 5 pillars, and the Ramadan fasting is just one of the pillars of Islam. So when you worship God in the month of Ramadan, and after Ramadan you stop, then it means you are not a good Muslim. You are not a Muslim. You have to observe all the 5 pillars. The alms, you have to give the alms. If you have money, you have to visit Mecca. You have to say the 5 prayers, daily prayers. You have to believe that there is no God but only one God, and that Muhammad is a messenger of God. And then also, there's fasting of Ramadan. So anybody who observes only the month of Ramadan and does not observe all the rest of the pillars is not a good Muslim. It's not a Muslim. Yeah, you have to observe all. And yeah, you have to pray 5 times daily. Yeah, whether in the month of Ramadan or not in the month of Ramadan, you have to worship God.
That really signifies that you are a real Muslim.
Yeah. God is not only in the month of Ramadan, it's all in all the months. Yeah. When you worship Him in Ramadan, it's good. After Ramadan, you have to also worship Him. Yeah. But the blessing in Ramadan is unlimited. That's why we want everybody to just wake up and then also get that blessing. Wow. Yeah.
Ma'am, thank you so much for that topic. Imam, looking at Ramadan, looking at fasting, as a father, as a mother, what are some of the, let me say, the conducive age that has to be specified? Let me say from a child or an adult. When you are getting to that kind of particular age, you have to engage yourself into fasting.
Fasting, no, the conducive age, I was say one should fast according to the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Not just the fasting, but all the act of worship. He say, "Muru awladakum bis-salah wa hum sab'a sinin." Or say, "Mumma mun kodan en starting nyamsum anase nyamsum esumno asoren mumma wo mun start eye say wo mudru 7 years that's 7 years wa durubuhum alaiha bi 10 or say mu kachire wo mun na mu hu say wo mun ye na wo mudru 10 years mun fa aba embo wo mun so mo ma ya mun bo mo aba kakra sorry kwa ya sorry enti enye say nipa ne benyi ansa na obefiasi from the infancy oya akwada e na ebe start say ye kire ni say bomodin ti say nkoda omo 8 9 10 years yogumu ye ma obi mu start fasting omo di biane ahomachi na no more break by midday. That's the beginning or the sia kakra ebisu from there no on say no dey kosoro ebi kura to me call 2 o'clock 3 o'clock enti obenye adu 10 years and above no, it won't be anything difficult to him to do. Enti sa na edi chire aye komshini Muhammad or chire say yemfa nchire nkoda no. So the worship starts at that age from 7 onward. Yeah, na ye chire. Yeah.
So viewers, we are speaking to Imam Idris Zabah, in fact, and he's giving us much more knowledge. As we are in the month of Ramadan, he's giving us much more knowledge. What Imam is saying is that as a parent or as a mother, as a father, you shouldn't allow your children to grow up to a certain age that is more than 15, 20 years before you are trying to allow them or engage them into this act. No. The earlier the better. They have to start at a very tender age, at least from 7 to 8 years going, before from 10 to 12 going. In fact, they are going to be much more effective, much more active in the fasting, so that it won't become like a stress or you are trying to pounce on them to acquire that skills at that time. So, charity, like we always say, charity begins at home at an early stage. So we have to start everything at the right time, with the right age. Imam, in fact, we are really enjoying the conversation because the blessing is more. It's more, the blessing is more. But within every salat, every prayer, you could see that this is the time people need to sit down. They do more istighfar. More. And also, people who are within the fasting, more. They have much more time to worship God or to do the necessary thing they have to do. But after this, it's gone. What is your advice to the youth on that? What's your advice on that, madam?
My advice is say, in Yamian Sumno Ewo Bosom Bakum. Yesuno Busum Bia and Yabusum Bakum. Busum Bia in Yamitias, anti Busum Bia, Yesumno woman. Anti we cremoni papa, Busum Bia was a unsum yamu. My young fat, ni say. Inshira ewo Ramadan muninti se Ramadan na dua ekwana ye yiri ho se ye sum nyame di busum bia nyame ho because unnim ebre a nyame bes suma sa abafo na woji nkwa no oba beji nkwa se wan sum nyame anase unni nyame sumu a enye Ramadan na sa asro abafo no beji nkwa a unsum nyame a odwu se ukọ nyame che den na ukọ akoka nature say unifi unya nyame sumni because sabre no unsum nyame enti e wo say busum bia unsum nyame ewo eno na eye nyame sum papa bibia yensum no day and night sa
yes we say need Imam Idris Zabah kasa is giving us much more knowledge. Imam we say uni akasa o my much more knowledge additionally the yenja ahaba e be busu aba waso eye e be so ade more no ko ya do me ho say fasting ye wom ye rem ho na ye wo sa 10 days me ho say hono na pa bo no ye de more hono say ko fo bia ade no ho e be ra ho so na ncheche mo bebre wo hono so ye mbenya bia tama mo say mo kan Quran na se no nyina yo say ye mbetie bi na ye kire ya bo ho say kan Quran o tini keke but onim o tina se onim de wo ho remember na beti bi no ma ye nchichemu a ewo Quran ne nyama wo ya be ma wo be mu se we yenye wo mpacho last word that wo be ma youth no you to mo hwe ye last word be ma mo a ye wo ment we mo a be kanya mo ho a ewo ment a ye wo
kakra me de be kan on say wo mo yiri wo mo nsom nyame if you say nyame ye komhweni kire say abranti a osom nyame ewo youthful age no mo nyame pesa abranti na asem papa na se osom nyame ade that youthful age no na eba ne se ubenyi na wo ya akokra na ebi anyamesom no kura wantimi anye ne se na ye kire na ye ma wo nhira te se ebia oya abranti osom nyame bas ade na wo dadadampo na onye afi wa ba akokra na o se wo yiri hu se osom akokra so oni ahode a abranti ewo bi de som nyame enti mranti ne nyame pe wo mo nyam som papa enti wo mo yiri wo mo ho ensom nyame se na ebe o mo mfa o mo ben nyame na nyame so de onfa ono so mben wo mo na o mo bibia enko yi emma wo mo yeah
so viewers, in fact Imam has given us much more knowledge, so we are speaking to Imam Idris Zabah, who happens to be the Gomoa Nyanyano Bisa Imam. He has given us much more knowledge, much more ideas. What we are going to say is that please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share, and also share to people, friends, family out there, because in fact this knowledge is very impactful. You need this knowledge. Once we are in the month of Ramadan, you need this, to get much more into yourself, so that you are going to learn more, read more, try to visit the needy. These are the time you have to go through them, share your love to them, so that in fact you are also going to be very impactful. Imam, what you are going to say, we really appreciate your time. That's the part what my name any akasa ewo startups room TV, any casual trend TV. So e be san ba ha any more better train komo bebre. E penim dem more ewo topic we bebre. So I no be kasa. But that's the part what name any akasa ewo startups room TV, any casual trend TV. So
okay, yes we that's say mo so mo abefa. Mo befa ye kasa kakra mo bema ewiase so atie de ewo ho fa Islam no eso ye that's pa. Thank you.